As you guys likely didn't know, I'm a massive fan of the game Undertale. And as you guys likely did know, I'm also a massive fan of my singing monsters. So I thought, what if I put the two together? So in today's video, I'll be turning 4 iconic characters from Undertale into monsters, and I'll be making an island to go along with it. But before we get started, this video is heavily inspired by Nova MSM, so you should go sub to him. Anywho, let's get started. Let's start off with the island. And yes, of course I used AI. It's the only form of reference I can work well with. Anyway, I started by making this island not fit the usual MSM island template because why not? Then I made the tree scene outside Toriel's house in the game to make the island fit the theme of the ruins. Here I switched to the ruins color pattern because I want this island to really fit the theme. Here I made the walls, and then nothing interesting happened after this, so let's skip to the end. Time to move on to the background, which I practically just stole from Undertale. So that's the island done. Before we move on, I'd just like to say, only 4% of you are subscribed. Please subscribe. I need it, I need it, I need it. The first monster I decided to make was Flowey, because he is the first character you meet in the game. I started by making a few concept designs, but I ended up with this. I think it looks really good, because it stays really similar to the actual Flowey. Now we need to actually make the monster, and its sounds and animations. I started off by drawing all the sprites I would need with solid colors. I then went on to do the shading for each sprite. Here I remembered I could just duplicate the sprite for the petals, so that saved me a bunch of time. Then I started the sprites for the eyes and mouth, then the glows for the petals that are used in its sound animation. I know, MSM animating a monster sound. It's crazy. After all of that, I separated it into a sprite sheet ready for animation. Also, a lot of you have been asking what I use to design and animate my monsters. I use Ibis Paint to design and ToonSquid to animate. Unfortunately, ToonSquid isn't free, and it costs £10 or $10 for everyone in America. Now it's time to take a look at the first of 4 monsters. This is Flowey. He may look like a flower, but he is much more. People know him for attempting to take your soul, but now he just wants to make music. He uses his fully grown petals to make a synth-like sound to make the melody of the song. If he plays too fast, all 4 petals will start glowing and not flashing. I sure wonder why. Before we listen to his sound, I just wanted to say, this island song is based off of the first song in Undertale, Once Upon a Time. So, what did you guys think of it? I thought it was pretty good considering it's my first time fully animating a monster. Anyway, let's have another quick intermission. Thank you for 128 subscribers as of the making of this part of the video. And shout out to my last 5 subscribers, also as of the making of this video. I'll probably do this every video that's like this. Anyhow, let's move on to the next monster. Wow, mango colored background. So, let's see who our next monster will be. Here is the answer. It's 2-year-old baby with a jumper on. In Undertale, Frisk is the character you play as, so I thought it would be extremely obvious to turn them into a monster. I started off by making a concept design for them, and I ended up liking it so much I used it straight away. I thought it would be cool if the way Frisk would play would be to use the flowers they land on in the beginning of the game to make a synth-based sound. I then moved on to the hair, which isn't interesting. I'm not sure why I'm bringing this up. The body took me the longest because I didn't know how to shade the stripes by the arms, so I ended up just leaving them and making sure the arms would move enough not to show them. Whilst we wait for Frisk to be done, why don't you check if you're subscribed if you're enjoying this video? It really helps motivate me to make more content like this. After Frisk was done, I just had to put their sprites into a sheet ready for animation. And there we go. Let's have a look at our next monster. This is the vessel, named after what its true purpose in Undertale is, to be the vessel of the soul, also known as the player. The vessel uses the flowers it landed on when it first arrived in the underground to make its sound, which is a synth bass of sorts. The soul seems to be controlling the vessel to just sit there and play in the leaves. Sure wonder why. Now let's have a listen to its sound. So what did you guys think of the vessel? I really put my heart and soul into it. Anyway, let's move on to our next monster, and how my great friend made it.
So, how I made sand is that I got sand and put a drum on his head. Because, Undertale, the opposite of Undertale is over. Not tail. So, yeah, that's why I said it's so awesome. Please, write Skeleadrum, please, Please watch Skeleadrum, please. Please watch Skeleadrum, please. Please watch Skeleadrum, please. Please watch Skeleadrum, please.
Thank you, Benji. That was, questionable. Anyway, for Sans I couldn't be bothered to do the drum, so you'll see it isn't there, and instead of writing cool dude in English, I wrote it in monstrous, the MSM language. Did you know that Sans actually doesn't have pink shoes? Everyone just unanimously decided to draw him like that. I think I did quite well with Sans's mouth sprites, because they usually don't look too smooth. This part is getting really boring, why won't this hurry up already? I think we might need Benji back, because he was more entertaining. This is where I decided I didn't want the drum because I'm lazy. Now we put it into a sprite sheet. Let's see this animation then. This is Skeleadrum because I could think of a way to incorporate Sans into its name. Anyway, won't you look at the sky? Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like this, people like you should be listening to his beats. Skeleadrum uses his skull to make practically the whole song, and his strange blue eye can make a strange beat, but it sure does fit. The Skeleadrum also loves to play the trumpet, but of course he doesn't have one, his brother might. Thanks again to Benji for concepting the design for Sans. Now we are on to our final monster, Toriel. For Toriel, I had only two ideas in mind, the Delta Room and Epic Wisp. It took me a really long time to think of a good design, but I did eventually get it in the end. I did also originally ask Benji to make the concept design for this, but he sent me this. I really think this has a really bad design. You'll see what I mean in a minute. At first I wanted the wings to come out from Toriel's back, but I realized that would be difficult to draw and animate. After the wings, I added the fire that she uses in battle. And finally, I separated her into a sprite sheet. Now let's see this monster. This is Toriel, the caretaker of the ruined area of the underground. She has been taking care of any child or vessel that has fallen down, and she has been unsuccessful every time. Though she looks calm and composed, she's rather angry on the inside. She always wants to just let her wings loose and yell as she spews flames around her. Of course, she wouldn't ever dare to do this in front of one of her beloved children, but sometimes her true nature can spill out into a song, and it sounds quite peaceful. Not sure how that works. Now, let's see what she sounds like, and then let's listen to the full song. I really hope you enjoyed, because this took me like 3 weeks to make this. Anywho, like, subscribe, comment, share, subscribe, and farewell fellows.
Please watch Scribble Battle, please.